Hello guys, welcome back to my channel vfxexpert. So guys, in this today's class we are going to see Blender render passes compositing inside Nuke, and also we will see how to export render passes or AOVs passes from Blender. So let's start the class here. So now we are inside Blender here. So this is our actually basic scene we just have created for this video here. So this is our actually 3D model or car object, and this one whichever just a ground plane, and just I am using this ground plane as a shadow catcher. So if you want to see, so simply just we have to select this ground plane, then go to this object properties. So downside you will get this visibility. So downside you will see just I am using as a shadow catcher. So now if you will click on this viewport render with lighting, shadow, all these things, so just you will see this shadow on over this background here, and this is actually background image, or you can say just I am using as a image plane. So now just you can see this shadow just casting on over this background image or this image plane. So now if you will not check this one, so this will show you this ground plane here. Okay, so just we have to check this one, and just we have to use this image plane as a shadow catcher. So now finally just again we have to click on this render properties here. So now first in this render engine just I am using these cycles, and then in this device use this GPU compute. Now downside if you want you can just also just increase these samples. If you are getting maybe a little bit too much noise, then you can also increase this samples value here. Then after this just we have to click on this view layer. Now just I am going to define our render passes or AOVs for this scene. Simply downside you will get this some passes, whichever this combined pass means this is just like a beauty pass. Then after this in this lighting session we have to also check this diffuse direct, diffuse indirect, and this color. Then same as the for this glossy, then direct, indirect, then color. So all these things just we have to check for this scene. Then transmission you have to also check, and these things just you can check according to your requirement. Maybe suppose if you are using fire, all these things, then you can also check these things here. Then after this just I am using this ambient occlusion, so just we have to check this one, and also this shadow catchers. Then again go to this downside, so this is actually matte pass here, whichever this crypto matte. So simply just we have to check all these things here. Now after this just we have to click on this output settings or output options here. Then you can define this frame range. So because just I am going to render only single frame, so just I have defined only 1 to 1, and if you want you can also just render range according to your requirements here. Then downside we have to select our folder. Here we want to save all these AOVs or render passes. Then just we have to click and just select your folder. So on this desktop simply just we have to select this folder, whichever render Blender passes folder. Just downside you have to give this your file name. So here just I have defined this render underscore CLS underscore 01, and just have to click on this accept. Then in this file format simply just we have to select this open EXR multipass layer. Then in this color depth if you want you can also use this full, or just you can select this half. Now just select this full here. So these are actually basic settings which just I am going to use for this scene here, and remaining thing all these render layers or passes just you can select according to your requirements here. Now finally just I am going to render this scene. So for this just we have to click on this render, and just we have to click on this render animations here. So now just you can see this render, and now suppose if you want to check all these AOVs, then simply just you can click it here, and just so just you can see all these AOVs here, and downside just you can see this render progress. So after completing this render we will import this multipass EXR inside Nuke, and we will do render passes compositing inside Nuke. So now just render is completed. Then after this we will import this multipass EXR file inside Nuke. So now we are inside Nuke here, and just we have to import our multipass EXR file inside Nuke. So this is our file we just I exported from Blender. Simply just we have to import inside Nuke, and also just we have to import over this background image. So now just view this image. So now here suppose if you want to check all these render passes or AOVs, Then simply just you can use layer context sheet node. So simply just you can connect it and just you can check all these passes here. So simply just you can see, so this is our combined pass here, or if you want you can just simply double click and check this name. So combined pass, then AO pass, then all these actually cryptomat pass and others passes here. So now just remove this one here. So first what we have to do, so simply first we have to actually shuffle, or just we have to extract beauty pass from this multipass EXR here. So for this we have to use a shuffle node. So simply select this one, press tab and just take a shuffle node. Then inside this and just define this properties 1. Double click in this shuffle node and go to this node tab and just simply just we have to type one script in this bracket and just type value in 1. So now if you will type this script, so you will get this layer name or AOVs name here. So just you can see this RGBA. Then after this, whatever just layer or AOVs passage you will select, this will actually display here. Okay, so that's why just I have written this script here. Now just we have to shuffle all these passes here from this multipass EXR. So remember this one, first we have to shuffle the combined pass or just a beauty pass here. So now if you will check this one, so this is actually just a beauty pass or combined pass here. Then again just connect this viewer with our this multipass EXR. Then after this we have to shuffle all these AOVs. So just select this one, Control C, copy and just paste it here. So just we can see all these layers or AOVs. So just we have to shuffle all these AOVs here and just we have to rebuild our beauty pass. So first just I am going to shuffle all these diffuse category, then glossiness, then transmission, all these things here. Simply here double click. So now just shuffle this diffuse direct light. So just you can see, so and just place it here. So just we have to shuffle all these passes here. Okay, so remember this one. So again just Control C and just Control V, just paste it here and just Control C, Control V, just paste and just connect. So in this first one just we have to select this diffuse color, then this is our diffuse direct, then this is our diffuse indirect. So like this just we have to shuffle all these things here. So diffuse color, then diffuse direct and diffuse indirect here. So now after this just we have to combine all these passes here. So for this just simply we have to take a merge node. So press M, so just we have to connect. And in these for direct and indirect we have to use operation plus. So simply just we can place it. So just you can see this plus. So now just I am getting this thing here. Then we have to multiply with our this color pass. So again take a merge node and just we have to use, now just in this merge operation just we have to use this multiply operation. So now just I am getting this total diffuse here. So same process just we have to repeat for our this glossiness and for transmission. So now just again just create this dot and just copy all these things, Control C, copy and just paste. And just simply just we have to connect with this main multipass EXR layer. Now first again just select this one and just select this glossiness direct, or so first one this was actually color. So again just select this glossiness color. Then in this just we have to select this glossiness direct. Then in this indirect. So same thing just I am using here, but this is actually diffuse pass and this is actually glossiness. So now again Control V and just paste and just connect for this transmission. So now again double click, then select the transmission color, then transmission direct, then again you double click and simply just you can select not transmission indirect. So just we have to check all these things here. So just you can see transmission direct or indirect. Then after this we have to merge all these things, maybe this diffuse, then transmission and this glossy with plus operations here. So again what we have to do, so just we have to take a merge node. So this total diffuse just we have to connect with B, and this total this glossiness just we have to connect with this A, and just we have to view this result. Okay, so just we have to use these plus operations here. Now again just take a merge node and just we have to connect. Now just view this one, and again just we have to use over this plus operations. So now just we have to compare with our this main beauty pass here and with all these revealed beauty pass here. One, so this is our main combined pass or beauty pass, and just select this one and press 2. So now just we have to compare. So 1 2 1 2. So both are same. So here just type successfully revealed our this beauty pass here. Okay. Then after this, if you want, you can also use your occlusion pass and shadow pass, other passes. Okay. So now for just if you want to use your occlusion pass, so you can also use, but remember this one, occlusion pass is not a part of beauty pass. So remember this one is. So now just if you want to use maybe a bit occlusion, then simply just you can just copy one shuffle node, paste it here, then you can connect with this original multi-pass extra. Then in this one, double click and just you can shuffle this ambient occlusion or AO pass. Then after this, just you can merge with our this on our top of this total diffuse here. So this is actually total diffuse. Then simply you can take merge node and just you can combine with this merge and operation. Just we have to use this multiply for our this ambient occlusion. So just we have to use this multiply here. So now again just select this one and press 1. So just I am getting this result, this is actually with this ambient occlusion. Then after this, simply just you can use grade node and just you can also adjust your ambient occlusion. So now for disable this one here, now press D. So later we will enable this pass also. So now after this, just we have to combine this total result on about this background here, and just we have to compose this scene. So this is actually background, and first we have to reformat according to our this scene which just we have rendered from Blender. So press tab and just take reformat node, just connect, just we have to select this. Also if you want to use, you can also use defocus node and a little bit create some. Now just select this one, press 1, so just a little bit just we can defocus these things here. So now just I'm going to just compose on about this background, this one here. So for this, simply just we can select and paste it here. So now just take a merge node, and this will be our background here, and this will be our foreground here. So now just select this background, and just also just we have to check this auto alpha, remember this one. So now just we have to check this output, so press 1. So now just I am getting little bit this transparency here. So again just we have to check about this final merge node where just I have revealed our beauty. So just select this one, press 1. Now if you will check alpha, so actually just I am not getting alpha channels here. Okay, so how we can enable alpha channel inside this final merge node here? So for this, if you will check about this actually combined path, so now if you will press A, so just I am getting this alpha channel in our this beauty pass, or you can say our combined pass. So now what we can do, so simply just we can take a copy node and just we can copy alpha from our this main beauty pass here into our this final merge here. So press K and just connect this one. Now just take alpha from our this beauty pass. So just place it here, so which we can see all these things here. So now again if we will check this one, press A. So just I am inside this RGB mode. So now the fine is just we have to view over this compositing. Now select this one, press 1. So now just I am getting this result here. Okay, now this is looking good here. Then after this, if you want, you can also use actually grade node. So again press G and just so now a little bit adjust this grading things here, so just you can see it here, object here. So now after this, just I am going to compose a shadow here. So for this, just we have to extract about this shadow pass here. So again just copy this one, Ctrl C copy and just paste it here, and just again connect this one with our this main multi-pass EXR. So just connect, and inside this just select this one, press 1 and just double click and just select this shadow pass here. So just I am getting this shadow pass. So remember this one here, I am also getting our this actually image plane or background here where just I am casting over this shadow. So because just I have render both layers, this car layer, AOVs or passes, and this shadow passes in a single layer. Even if you want, you can also separate these two different thing in two layers. First, in our this first layer you can render only car AOV, then in second layer just you can define our this shadow layer, then you can render these two layer from Blender. But just I'm going to just use this one here. So now just what we can do for this shadow path, so simply just we have to compose this shadow on our this background here. So for this just we have to use a merge node, so press M, and just we have to connect with this shadow path, and simply in this merge just we have to use this multiply operations here. So now just you will see just I am getting this shadow on our this background image here. Then after this, if you want to adjust this shadow, maybe intensity, all these things, then simply you can double click and just you can adjust all these things here. So just you can see this shadow here. Even a little bit, if you want, you can also a little bit soften your shadow, then you can use blur. So just connect this blur and just connect it here. Then double click and simply just you can this blur layer. So just if you are just getting some problems here, maybe this one, because just I have rendered both things inside a single layer, so just I am getting that's why some problem here. So if you want, you can just also just copy alpha and just you can use as a mask and just you can connect, then we can press tab and take a invert node and just we can connect, then also just we can use erode, then just simply if you want just you can double click and just you can adjust these two values. Now a little bit if you want to blur, so just you can see all these things here. Okay, so even better, just simply just you can render shadow in a separate layer. So okay, so this is totally depends on you how you are doing all these things. So now just I composite our all these render passes inside Nuke. Then finally I am going to use our crypto matte pass. So for this from this main layer pass, again just we have to use our crypto matte node. So simply just we can click on this tier 2 layer and just we can use this crypto matte node. So if you are not getting this crypto matte node, so simply just you can install this crypto matte script inside Nuke. So this node only you will get in Nuke version 13 plus version. Okay, so simply just select this one. Now just connect with this original multipass EXR, remember this one, and just move it a little bit down, so usually just we can explain it here. Just connect this one. So now select this one, press 1. So just I am getting this crypto matte based on these selections here, maybe material, object or asset. So just select this material to check. So now just you can see, then with the help of this crypto matte, simply just you can create matte based on these colors here. So suppose if you want to just adjust only these rim area or this car area, then just you can create matte using this crypto matte. So for this, picker add is checked, so simply hold control and just you can select these colors and just simply now press A. So just I am creating over this matte here. Then after this, if you want, you can just use maybe take a let's say grade node, so press G and just connect, then use as a mask this one. Then if you will adjust this one, so this will affect here this one grade, and now just this is just affecting only on this portion here. Okay, so this is totally depends on you how you are using the crypto matte. Even just use another node. So again just only for explanation, so press G and just connect it here, then copy, Control C, Control V, paste, or you can take another crypto matte and just connect with this one. Now select this one, press 1. So again same thing just I am getting, then you can also remove this one, then again just you can just create another one here. So hold control and just remove this one, then just select this one here. So again check this picker add, hold control and click. Now just you can see, so for the second one just use as a mask this one here. So now again this is our actually final output here. Now this is our final result. So now if we will adjust this one, so this will only affect on each area here. So again double click, so just you can see, so this is just affecting on each area here. So this is totally depends on you how you are using all these crypto mattes here, and remaining thing color, all these things just you can adjust according to requirements here. Now finally, if you want to support change your car color, then you can also use a hue shift node after this diffuse color pass here. So press tab and then take a hue shift and just you can connect it here, then double click and just you can use this one, and just simply just you can also just change your car color according to your requirements here. So this is just only for explanations here. Now just disable this one, press D and just enable this AO pass if you want to use, enable these things here. So now just time create. So this is our final result here, and just adjust all these things here simply according to requirement. Even you can also use your grade node and just simply just you can adjust, enhance your this things here. So again press G and just connect and just adjust all these things here. So now just you can see. So guys, till here just I have completed about this class. So if you like this video, please watch, share, comment and subscribe my channel if you are still not subscribed my channel. So thanks for watching.